Clinton Block brings out a big bucket of feed for his barnyard fowl. Chickens, ducks, geese, the usual.
Well, my son had decided to get some, and he was just interested in them. There's a gentleman that lives a few miles away that raises a lot of them.
Clinton isn't talking about these birds. He's talking about these birds, peacocks.
1 cock and 3 peahens.
Percy and his hens add a bit of color to the Block farm. Unlike most farm animals, the birds don't seem to serve much of a purpose.
They're decorative. They're pets, kind of.
The Blocks got their birds from a nearby farmer, who said he'd been raising them for many years. The farmer gave me a tour showing off this old hen and these wee babies, and an impressive feather collection. He agreed these birds were something to look at, which is good because he confessed they weren't that bright.
In some ways, they're rather chicken-like. They're not quite so apt to come right up to you and beg, but they will follow you around to see what you're going to stir up for them to eat.
Clinton warns that city folk may run into problems with peacocks. They're as noisy as roosters.
The cock, he's got a very high-pitched screeching call. He can be very loud. The hens, they've got some clucks and some quieter calls, but they make a certain amount of noise too.
And then there's the one that got away.
Now, they weren't used to the place yet, and they just kind of took off. And we heard the cock calling off in the woods on and off for about a year. And he was up at the neighbors for a while. Nobody could quite catch him.
But sometimes the beauty is worth it. Although this horse doesn't seem that impressed. Joy Hernandez for Pet Pals TV.